Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Know your brand. Yeah. All right, hey everybody, it is Friday. Heather's a little under the weather, so Ron's joining me over here at the table.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thank you for being here too. So,
Thanks.
I mean, you're always here.
We're kind of both required every day anyway, but you know what? We have lots to talk to. It's going to be a great hour. And we're talking about the Wicked movie first.
Okay.
Because it's getting closer. People are excited, and they released a longer trailer.
And I'll tell you, I think that there's going to be, I can guarantee you some singing going on in there.
You think?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's going to be some high notes hit.
I think that's a safe bet. And I think it's interesting to see the tension between Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched the Wicked, the
musical?
The musical.
Right.
But it's been so long ago, I don't really remember it a lot. So it's kind of cool. This is kind of like me watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, broom fights.
And and Jeff Goldblum, who's
see
our
him.
buddy,
Yeah, I know.
who played the wizard in the first movie.
Yes.
So we'll see whether I assume he's going to be part of it. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure he'll be back. So
yeah.
it's kind of
He
kind
likes
of a key
us.
character.
We've interviewed him before, and it was Ron and me interviewing him, and he just kept asking questions of us, which was really cool.
Yeah, he's such a cool guy. Yeah,
was.
I mean, yeah.
Or is. Nothing has happened to him. I just meant the interview was cool. All right, Wicked for Good comes
Puts the
out
bubble wrap
November
around Jeff
21st.
Goldblum. Let's make sure nothing has happened to him. Boy, if
We
something
need to
happens.
protect Jeff Goldblum.
We do.
All right.
November 21st is when the movie comes
Right
out.
before Thanksgiving, which is going to be perfect. All right, so listen to this story and see if you would put up with this the way this sweet couple did in Canada.
Yeah.
So if you've ever gotten a wrong number, this couple in Canada kept getting, CBC reported on this, they kept getting calls from people asking questions about their barbecue grills. And they eventually wondered, what is up with this?
And not their barbecue grills. The people
were calling,
were
yeah.
like, I have a barbecue grill, and I can't get the gas line. So I don't know. That's how people sound to my mind.
Well, no, it could be. That's exactly what the kind of calls they were getting. It turns out their number got listed as the customer service line for the Napoleon Grill Company. And here's the wild thing. The couple loved this.
Yeah, I blame AI.
Apparently, they were getting
Right.
20 calls a day,
So-
and they didn't know the answers to all that, so they just started talking to people about the weather.
You have a choice to make. You can either get upset or you can just lean into it, and they decided to lean into it. So yeah, so they started talking about, and I imagine people that are calling about their grill, they probably have time. They can talk about things like, just like you mentioned, the weather, what's going on, where you're from.
They were enjoying it.
Yeah.
I mean, the couple was enjoying it. I don't know whether much information, useful information, was being dispensed. But anyway,
No steaks were being grilled later that night, is what you're saying.
Eventually, the Napoleon Company got them their name or their number off their website, and then they made them honorary customer service ambassadors and gave them a really fancy grill.
I was about
for
to
all
say,
their
that's
trouble.
the best part right there, is that they got a nice grill. And yeah, you play along, you have some fun with
If
something
you have
like that.
free time, I mean, otherwise, like 20 calls a day, that's a lot.
All right, so this is the story I've been waiting on, because you have been holding these
got
hostage.
Andy.
Been giving them to everyone else, but I have not gotten any. Another company happens to be celebrating. We're talking about Hershey's. Did you hear about the lawsuit over their jack-o'-lantern Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yeah, we got them just here. I got them yesterday afternoon.
All right, so we're going to be, a judge dismissed this, but they have not gone to the courts of, Highfield and Smiley.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We need a gavel. That's what we need.
Right.
Because
We keep
we're
it
gonna take a
high
look
and we
at
keep the smile.
So here's the deal. So the class action lawsuit was because on the cover, it looks like the little pumpkin-shaped things have
Right.
a jack-o'-lantern face.
I mean, it doesn't look like it.
It has a jack-o'-lantern face. So does it really when you
Right.
open them up?
Right, there
We're
you
going to
go.
find out
Yep,
right
all
now
right.
live on TV, although I think I know the answer. But anyway,
Have these gotten
you open it
smaller?
up. I think so. These are these are
Shrinkflation?
small. Yes, but look, there is no jack-o'-lantern face on there. So these people sued, and they said this is false advertising.
I mean, look at, yeah.
The judge has thrown it out.
Yeah.
Dismissed the lawsuit, saying these still have value even if they don't match exactly what's on the cover.
Well, and so
it's an artistic portrayal.
if I was if I was on Reese's side and I was arguing this case, first thing I would say
Counselor.
is, yes, I would say, Your Honor, there's actually more chocolate that you get in one of these than what we are picturing there. So we're giving you more.
Wait, let's look at this though.
Right, because
this is the size they picture, and this is the. So I don't know. I mean, maybe Counselor, your argument.
I think right there it says no. They're done.
It
Okay.
doesn't say not actual size.
Never mind.
All right, you know what? We better be quiet before there's another lawsuit. All right, hey, let's talk Steelers because it is the weekend. Oh my gosh. Rich Walsh and Bob Pompiani have the best assignment.
Oh, yeah.
They're in Ireland right now. Maybe you heard. There's a game in Ireland.
I love that you're chomping on your.
You need to talk.
Yeah, the Steelers are in the island for their game this Sunday against the Vikings. Lots of Steelers fans obviously have made the trip. But take a look at what happened also. Some lucky fans in street clothes were actually watching Steely McBeam, and he made their dreams come true. Look at this.
He was handing out tickets to the
What's
game.
that say? Show us your Irish.
Oh, okay, all right. So people had to do a little work for some of the tickets,
Right.
maybe.
I mean, yes, but that was lovely.
I'm glad
right
you were
there.
able to read that sign because you left it at "Show us your," and I was like, "Holy cow!"
I was assuming. I saw this video a little bit ago. Kickoff, by the way, is this Sunday. What are you going to be doing at 9:30 in the morning on Sunday morning?
Watching the Steelers.
Right,
game.
and a lot of times, you have like pizza or sandwiches or something like that. But I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be doing like waffles. And
I would say
pancakes.
waffles. I think waffles and
Yeah.
pancakes are perfect.
Do you have to keep it like something Irish? Like, what do they do? They do scones?
You have a little
They don't do
Irish
scones?
coffee.
Oh,
Right? Speaking
Nice.
of which, so Bob Pompiani, I just want to talk about what they did yesterday. I mean, they work very, very hard.
Right.
But they also, Bob toured the Guinness factory.
Nice.
Rich had a private tasting at the Jameson Irish Whiskey Distillery. But they're getting to know Ireland.
Right.
So,
yeah. Which is important for the Steelers game.
Yeah, they're
To
getting the
get to-
flavor of it. They got to report on the flavor.
Yeah, and the Steelers landed, this morning?
Yes.
Our time, so they are now there as well. And I think you could tell they're all super excited.
All right, time to answer your questions.
Yep.
We call this the Friday Free-for-All, and we're going to get right to Janet. She's asking, why were Mikey and Boaz not at the Turkey Fun Kickoff show? And we would have loved for them to be
Right.
part of it.
Well, I'll start with Boaz. It was because it was a Jewish holiday. It still is, and so that's why you don't see him a lot during Jewish high holidays. that are
Although
going
you
on.
did see the Boaz painting that we
Yes.
auctioned off.
Yes,
So
we
Boaz
did.
was represented there. And then Mikey had to stay back at the station really holding down the fort for Talk Pittsburgh. So
That
that's
used to
why
be
she
always
wasn't
me.
part of it.
Yeah, that used to be always me. So
That we
I'm
allow
glad-
you to leave
Yeah, I'm
occasionally.
glad that you guys let me sometimes out of the studio. You're like, I guess you could come along.
Oh, it
this
would not
time."
be the same without you, Ron. We need you there.
Right. Well, yeah, we need all of it. It's always
We're a
sad when
team.
when the team isn't all together. But that was fun.
It was. Oh,
Yeah.
it's great. Edith is asking, anybody can answer this.
Oh,
if you
boy.
had time and money, what would be something you would do on vacation? What do you
Yep.
think, Ron? If you had, let's say, all the time and the money in the world.
I still just enjoy getting to a nice, quiet, maybe a beach or somewhere else, even in a busy city, and just sitting there and just reading a book.
Oh, you
know?
need to think bigger.
Right.
Edith is giving you all the time and money in the world. And you want to read a book?
Yes, I don't need all the craziness of I'm going to take a spaceship
right.
to Mars.
Let's
No,
come to
no.
me. I would rent a huge yacht, like something
Wow.
that a billionaire would have,
Okay,
right?
all right.
And then I would invite all my favorite people.
See, this sounds
You'd be
tiring.
on board.
Yeah, this sounds tiring
No, you
already.
hire people to do things for you. Like, we're talking all the money in the world.
Right.
And then you cruise, I don't know, the Mediterranean.
How long
you
would
do the
you-
south
right.
of France,
Wow.
go around Italy, get over by Greece.
I mean,
Like,
I can't.
I think it'd be great.
I'm not mad at you. It's a good idea.
No, you're invited. All right.
I appreciate that
Here's
part.
another question we got from a viewer, how many of the Rainier cooking segments are filmed in one day?
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they notice was someone in the same clothes, maybe?
Maybe that's how they figured it out. I don't know, but the answer is 2 a day. So Katie and our photographer Jeff, they do them back to back, and I've had the chance to go to Rainier's house to do these. Rainier has everything lined up. So she is ready.
It's almost like she's a professional. Is what you're saying.
Yes, in fact, she is. And so she has everything planned out, and they move quickly, and they get 2 done, and it really helps Rainier's schedule out because they're able to. She can free up more time that way.
Can I just say she also has the best cookware? Like. She has the perfect whatever for whatever is the case.
Really good Tupperware, too,
yes,
which is why she makes you return it. If she gives you something, she's like, where's the Tupperware? But I don't blame it. No, we're just thankful for the leftovers.
All right, David Larry wants to know what's the best dessert you've had in a while?
All right, I have a confession.
Okay.
David Larry is me. That's my middle name. Because I wanted to show you this. Heather brought in this piece, this amazing Biscoff cheesecake that she made. She brought it in yesterday. I love Biscoff cookies. Well, the ones you get on the plane.
Right, yeah, we're talking that you try to not act like you're excited when they hand it to you.
But you totally.
Right, so because you don't want them to start charging for it. But that does look amazing.
Well, it was. And I think it was no bake. And so when she's back, we're going to ask her more about how to make it because it was fantastic.
Now that I know that exists, I'm going to need that in my life too. So I'm going to up onto that recipe. I'll text her later on today.
Okay,
so.
yeah, get on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of cheesecakes, we also want to mention this. We love the New York Cheesecake Company for what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
They're selling the Heather and David cheesecakes right now, and it's to benefit the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund, and you can order them online. Well, yesterday I screwed up. What I was talking about, there's now an option, a sweet option for my cheesecake, because it was more savory with sour cream frosting, chives, and vegan bacon bits.
I have not tried Heather's. I tried yours the real way, the OG way.
The OG way.
It was so good with the fake.
It's
a vegan bacon. Yeah. So don't be afraid of it. But I'm sorry.
No, but it is savory. It's
yes.
So I think
Yes, it was very
try
good.
it. Absolutely try it. But they also have another option now, and it is still with the French toast crust, but with cream cheese frosting and a dusting of cinnamon. If you want to go totally sweet.
Okay.
So that's available as well.
Yeah, I will just tell you the sour cream on there, or the saltiness right there, and it hits.
It's brilliant.
It is. You don't think it's going to work? It works.
It works. All right, coming up, Katie is on the hunt for eerie elegance and delightful finds. She's taking us inside a kitschy wonderland where spooky season is spooktacularly over the top.
Yeah, and also with all the rain we've been having the last few days have looked very much like a slip and slide waiting to happen. Our resident Marine, though, he's here to show us how to dodge the spills. He's teaching us some tricks that'll keep your feet where they belong, on solid ground.
But first, Daisy's checking out a collision of art and music that you probably never saw coming. She's getting the first look at an immersive night where your aesthetics are in for a ride. It's art that doesn't just swing, it sings.
Love it. All right, it's Friday, September 26th. Thanks for spending part of your morning right here with us.
Hey, welcome everyone to Cave Cayman, which is the home of Del Cayman, a Cuban art studio here in Pittsburgh. And yes, we have this really cool thing here in Pittsburgh, and especially just in time for National Hispanic Heritage Month, we are going to tell you about some really cool things they have going on here. We have Raphael here. I feel like I am in a living room space. Come on and join us, guys.
Well, come on in.
It's this beautiful art studio. So tell us what you guys do here.
Yeah, so we're a cultural curation agency. We specialize in culture, but focus in on Cuban art because I'm from Cuba. And right here, it feels like a living room because I designed the space to feel like an art dealer's living room.
So of course you bring art pieces from Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
You said that it's a lot of people that are maybe not necessarily internationally well known, but they are super known in Cuba. And this is so cool that we have this here. It's one of a kind, right?
Absolutely. There's honestly nothing like it in the United States. And we've confirmed that with quite a lot of different avenues.
Yeah.
But we wanted to do something a little bit different for you today.
Okay.
Our show happening on the 22nd is a sort of a late night atmosphere where couples, and it's really, really great. And your tickets include a glass of wine, so be sure to remember that.
And it is going to be downstairs from your studio
Yeah.
at the Pittsburgh Winery.
Yeah, it's going to be downstairs. But today, because this is a morning show, we want to do something that's a little bit more lively and morning.
Yeah.
So we have over here our jazz band that's going to be performing on the 22nd, and we're going to give you a little snippet of what we're going to do.
And what I love about this is it marries art with music. So, okay, so
Yeah.
at the event, you're basically going to talk about a piece, and then there's going to be an original song that's going to accompany it. So let's go ahead and talk about, I mean, this is stunning, first of all, this piece right here.
Well, yes, this is one of our wonderful artists, Juan Carlos Verdial. And Juan Carlos Verdial just focuses on nature and the interaction and the power between the woman, the mother, and how that creates everything.
It's so powerful.
Oh, it's incredible. And so we're going to do a little song for you while you get to look at the art.
Okay, okay. How cool was that? I mean, there's such a connection between music and art, and even this one. I mean, this one just speaks to me because it's so colorful. And so tell us about this piece.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring this one out today because today it's very foggy and moody outside, and I wanted to wake everybody up with the color, the colors
beautiful.
of Cuba,
Yes.
the culture of Cuba.
Yes.
And so as you go about your day, which is a lot of our essence of what we try to do, we try to inspire people to reflect on their day.
Yeah.
And we use art as that medium. And so for today, while you go out and about, just remember there's a sun in here.
I love that. And so I feel like you guys are going to give us an add on to the emotional boost of that. So let's go ahead and hear our band. About you guys, but if you love music, art, all things culture, Raphael, thank you so much for introducing us to Cave Cayman and this wonderful band, October 22nd, the event, and we will hopefully see you there. Ciao. Come on, let's
Daisy.
jam it out, guys.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, that was good.
That's fantastic. All right, the music was great, and I love what he had to say too.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Yeah.
Your son right in there.
Yep.
Sojourn with Cueva is happening at the original Pittsburgh Winery, and as Daisy mentioned, that's coming up on October 22nd.
All right, we have the link to for tickets on our webpage, and there's a special discount code for PTL viewers also. Just enter PTL at checkout. All right, still to come, KDKA First Alert meteorologist, not me, Ray Petland. Yeah, Ray is here before noon. He's up, and he's bringing the heat. He's breaking out a heat lamp and a little mad scientist energy and revealing the simple fix that will keep the cold out and the cozy in.
Yes, science he brings us. Plus, rainy days mean wet leaves and a potential run-in with gravity. We all know the struggle, but before any of us take our next spill, we are learning some fitness hacks to keep you upright. Your balance will thank you. That's when PTL comes right back.
We're going to get him to smile.
All right, let's be honest. Gravity always wins. Just ask our friend Heather Abraham.
Yeah, she shared this video on Monday. Down she goes. The moment she took a not so graceful spill last weekend. Slips, trips, and tumbles happen to all of us, even a mom of 3.
Yeah, and you know what? She's okay.
Here we go.
She told me, she's like, otherwise I would not have shown that.
Yeah.
By the way, that's not the only reason Heather is off today. She is fine, though,
Yeah.
and you will be too, because our friend and Marine screen, Daniel Hill of House Call Personal Training is back with some ways that you can keep steady on your feet and maybe out of the blooper reel as well.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, I know you were talking about like it really balance and building strength go hand in hand.
Yeah, balance occurs downstream of strength. So a bridge built out of straws, for example, no matter how sound, is going to crumble as soon as a car rolls across it. So what I try to do is incorporate both things into all the exercises I do. Okay. And so what we want to do is kind of take approach of where we build strength in its own silo, balance in its own silo, and then try to bring them both together. So that's what I'm going to kind of walk us through today. Wanted to give a quick shout out to my equipment sponsor, G&G Fitness Equipment. They make these demonstrations possible every month, so I just wanted to say thanks to them. So
dropping my things
want to roll into the first exercise. It's just a basic sit to stand, and what this is building is that strength I talked about. So you want to build some leg strength.
Okay.
And if you can't do a squat out in the middle of nowhere with no support, you can start with a simple kitchen chair. This is a bench, but imagine it's a kitchen chair. Sit down to it, stand up like so.
Okay.
If you can't stand yet, which many of my older clients can't, that's fine. Just put it in front of a railing or a kitchen table and just hold on to it and use your hands to help
use that to brace yourself.
You use it to actually pull yourself up if your legs aren't even strong enough to get there yet. I just want to speak to that part of the audience.
Okay.
And then you're going to make Ron do something.
Yeah. Once that's easy enough for you, you want to start doing squats. And you don't just want to stay at body weight because you want to be stronger than you need to be. Strength is like a savings account for your body. So you think of it as like a rainy day fund for when things go wrong. So what I'm going to have Ron here demonstrate is a simple goblet squat. So take that and you're going to hold it just like this, palm up. So take a stance about shoulder width apart, and then you're just going to sit down, stand up. Bam, just like that. Try not to roll onto your toes. You want to keep your weight evenly distributed across your foot and keep your feet flat on the ground, which is key to balance anyways.
How much weight is Ron holding?
He's holding 20 pounds.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, pretty average spot for people to start with this movement because you're using both legs. So many people.
How's it feel, Ron?
It's fine. I know that on my squats, I always want to like lean forward because when I play basketball, like you want to lean forward and you have to lean back. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a balance of leaning back and sitting back and leaning forward at the same time.
So you saw, especially in my first, I was like, oh, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
we also for me.
Yeah, we also want to build balance. So once you have some basic leg strength to where you're confident, I can do 15 or 20 reps of this exercise. You'll want to start working on that balance, and this is where one leg gets involved. So all you're going to be doing is just marching in place. But at the top of each march, you want to work up to where you can do a brief pause at the top of each march and pick your leg up. Because if you think about the mechanics of a trip, when you trip, you need to pick your leg. This is training that piece of it. And many people, as they age, you might notice they start to shuffle. That's what causes the trip, is they're shuffling. And then they can't pick their leg up, and then they go forward. So this is just building the coordination you need to, one, I need to pick my leg up. And two, it builds some strength in the hip flexors, which are fundamental in picking that up.
So should you have a friend that comes and just kind of nudges you while you're doing it?
Well, actually, you don't. For those without friends, I have great news. So all you have to do
it's still up, huh?
So you're just going to hold that in one hand. Just let it hang by your side. And now do the marches. And you'll notice when that leg goes up.
This leg's okay.
Yeah.
But this leg.
So now you're creating some of that need to resist falling one way.
Exactly.
And the heavier you can go there, the more strong you are when your body's telling you to tip a certain direction.
Is it okay if I'm putting my arm out like this to wait? Like...
If you're just getting started on this, stand near a wall or something to put your hand on, and that'll be enough to just tell your nervous system, like,
you have
don't be
somewhere
scared.
To catch yourself.
Okay,
all right.
Does that make sense?
You still have to balance. So
exactly.
What's up next?
So now we're going to complicate things a little bit with a split stance. So if you can't drop into like a lunge or a split squat yet, just get good here. Because if you can train yourself to stand on one leg with one leg forward, this is where I start people to learn how to do a lunge. You're just holding this stance.
Oh, wait, you have,
Well,
yeah, it doesn't matter which foot you have forward, and you're just holding this for 30 seconds to a minute. You can hold a dumbbell in your hands to add weight to it, but you're just training yourself to be comfortable in this forward leg
David, getting all the way down to his knee.
exactly.
Well, this is actually an exercise I think I can do.
Split squat. And that's actually the progression of that exercise.
That's what you would do
Once you feel comfortable here, start holding that in a lower and lower position until you can eventually just hit reps.
This is where you push your friend over.
Yeah. If you're with your
I don't
best
need any
friend.
help. Yeah, I don't need any help. I'm going over anyways.
And the last little piece of this, the aspirational move, as I call it, and this is stuff I've gotten people as old as like 87 to do.
Okay.
So to be clear, like just because you think you've never worked out before, I've seen tons of people do this, is a full lunge, which is basically a simulated fall. So all you're doing, you pick your leg up. So remember the march, we're picking the leg up, but then we're allowing ourselves to fall forward. So not only is that training stopping the fall, you also need to get,
Yeah, you
get
need
up
to get
off the
back
ground.
up. I was going to help you up, but I thought, no, Daniel doesn't need
I
it.
hope,
All right.
I hope I can do that.
Daniel, thank you so much, as always, for joining us. And if getting to the gym to do these exercises is not in the cards, don't worry. Daniel will come to you.
Yes, that's nice. That's what his business, House Call Personal Training, is all about, making your workout work for you.
I didn't realize it, but I'm out of breath now. All right, to book in for a session and to learn more, just go to our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com.
All right, just ahead, hanging out with a puppy with a schedule
Aw.
that's unlike most. Look at how adorable he is. He actually got a lot of his training behind bars. So we'll share how his unique journey is transforming lives. Jeeves is getting ready for his close-up. Looks like he's already getting it right there.
He sure is. Plus, it was another week of epic moments here on PTL. We're taking you back to the wild ride that was our Turkey Fun kickoff show, and
you
more
sing
of
it.
the fun that we had this week. That's coming up in just a bit. But first, Ron is going to tell us whether the rain will leave us for the weekend. Lots of people have big things planned. Ron has that forecast coming up next.
All right, temperatures this hour, 62 in Pittsburgh. It's cloudy out there, but that's because of the foggy conditions and the haze that's sitting over the city. 75 high temperature today. We'll see some sunshine this afternoon. In fact, even before the afternoon hours hits, the sun should be around 75 today. It'll be dry for the Pitt game tomorrow, and we're looking at highs near 80 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The one thing not showing up on the 7-day right now, any rain chances. It could be a while, maybe next Saturday for our next chance for it.
Oh, really? So another big dry stretch for
A
us.
little bit of a dry stretch coming our way.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
Yep.
All right, up next, most puppies chase balls in the backyard, but this guy, no. He's been chasing a much bigger purpose. We're going to show you how Jeeves' unusual path is changing life behind bars. That's when PTL comes right back. There's a treat for you.
All right, most puppies spend their days learning to sit, stay, and maybe chew on a favorite shoe or two. But Jeeves isn't most puppies. His journey to become a service dog made an unusual stop at a federal, I should say just a prison, state prison, where inmates became his trainers.
So here to tell us more about this remarkable program that's changing lives on both ends of the leash is Carolyn Rock. And of course, Jeeves is here too. Jeeves,
Oh, my goodness.
oh, you are just adorable and so soft. Carolyn, talk to us about, so Jeeves spent his summer in a place that people may not even realize this program exists. Where was he?
That's correct. We have a puppy prison program, and in this particular case, he was in Central Ohio with an incarcerated individual who had him for those 3 months. Interestingly enough, prior to that, he spent 10 weeks as a puppy being raised by Jill Sabo.
Yeah, we all
Oh,
know
our
Jill
friend
Sabo.
Jill,
Right,
yeah.
Definitely. So 3 months spent at the penitentiary. Now he's home with you for a month. What happens? What's the next stop for Jeeves?
Then he goes back to the penitentiary for 3 months, then he comes out for a month, and so on until he goes back to the professional trainers.
And so this is one specific inmate that he's assigned to whenever he's there?
Yes.
Okay. Talk to us about why they want to do this program. What kind of difference does it make? Because it makes a big difference,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference in a lot of ways. First of all, puppies that are raised in our prison program are better prepared to go to advanced training. That is the section where they learn about how to be a service dog. The puppies that are raised in our prison programs have a 10% higher graduation rate
Really?
than puppies that are raised at home.
Do
And
they
here's-
have any reasons why, or do they lean on it? They just know that the statistics are there.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
it's partly because the prisoners the incarcerated individuals have more time to devote to training a puppy than those of us who live in traditional homes.
And it must make such a difference for them too, because it gives them a purpose and a mission while they're there, right? Yeah.
Yes, here's the most important part to me, is that incarcerated individuals who raise puppies have a recidivism rate of nearly 0.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fantastic.
Right, yeah. So one of the things that you were saying also is the person that's in the penitentiary that's raising Jeeves, once Jeeves is away, he has another puppy that comes in that he's also training.
Yes. Every prison, every penitentiary does it a little differently, but in this case, administration doesn't want the incarcerated individual to be without a puppy. So another puppy is there while I have Jeeves.
And it's Maz.
Yeah. And
all
it's
our
Maz.
viewers know, yeah.
I love that. And because that was one of the things, when I first heard about this program, I was like, oh my goodness, it's so sad when, you know, Jeeves goes away or something like that, but I didn't realize that that another puppy comes in, takes his place, and is getting that same training every day.
Exactly.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Carolyn, for coming in, explaining how this program works. And Jeeves, thank you for visiting us too. Yes. Oh, you're just adorable.
Oh, he
and
is.
so soft.
All right.
What's your secret? Do you have a special shampoo?
To continue following Jeeves' journey to becoming a service dog and to learn more about the prison puppy raising program at Canine Companions, all you got to do is head over to PittsburghTodayLive.com.
All right, still to come, Katie is sidestepping the gore for the elegant side of Halloween. That's more my speed too, Katie, to be honest. She is uncovering some ways that you can haunt your house without the horror. That's when PTL comes right back.
Good morning, friends. Spooky season is almost upon us, and there's no better place to celebrate Halloween than at Neubauer's Flowers and Market House in Uniontown. Joey Neubauer, thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for coming this morning, Katie.
It's so
Happy
nice.
Halloween.
I know, happy Halloween. I can't believe it's here already. You guys have the cutest things. We're starting with, this is not a Christmas tree, this is a spooky tree. Tell me all about it.
So you're looking at our Halloween and feather trees.
Yeah.
With just a little bit of, for the season,
Yeah.
my favorite season personally. So we get skulls, pumpkins, it's a little bit of vintage ornaments.
Ornaments, the garland, it's so fun.
And you get a little wreath for your door back there as
Yeah,
well.
it's perfect.
So just a little accessory, because I know sometimes people like to set it up and take it down pretty quick. This,
Right,
I
that's
like
very
to enjoy
manageable,
it,
right?
but it's a very manageable piece.
And then also some of the more traditional things, but this is sort of an elevated, sophisticated spooky look.
It's a sophisticated look. Skeletons, skulls, back in season. You know, jazzed up a little bit. Not too scary, but definitely themed for the
Right,
holiday.
a little bit more subtle, but still spooky. And then the bookshelf, you guys got really creative.
Decor, gets a little bit more skeletons. We got our puppy dog over there with his little treat pail.
How cute is this little guy? He's adorable.
He's all decked out to match as well. We actually have our mummy mug, which you can get on.
Which I am enjoying today.
Which you can order online. It is available. And we can also make a custom arrangement in there for you as well.
How nice. Oh yeah, look, perfect example right here.
You have that, and then we also have our candlesticks.
This is so fun. This is really cute.
With our orange candles, and then we also have our butler too. He holds some treats too.
Yeah, it's perfect. What else are we working with? The kitties. Look at the spooky kitties.
We have our kitty cats. We have our pumpkins. Just some more accessories. There's some more coffee mugs.
Right. This one's a little bit more of the traditional Halloween look and vibe, right?
Absolutely. Over here we have more wreaths for your door. We have some more accessories for your table, end table.
Whatever you need,
whatever
you guys got it.
Nice night lights, everything. Boo. Nothing too scary, but definitely for Halloween.
It is perfect. And something for everybody. You got stuff for kids, stuff for mom and dad, stuff for your siblings. It's perfect. Happy Halloween, Joey. I know that this is your favorite, so thanks for having us for Halloween.
And by the way, trick or treat.
Oh my gosh, don't mind if I do. Trick or treat.
It's crazy that October begins next week. I mean,
It's true, next
it's
Wednesday.
Spooky, yeah, it's spooky season already.
Spooky how quickly it cropped up. I love the puppy, the little puppy that had the
Yeah,
veil.
the little
Oh, it's so
X-ray,
cute.
yeah.
All right, for more info on all the spooky decor that Neubauer's Flowers and Market House has lined up for Halloween, just head to our website. We have a link for you right there. All right, up next, Ray Petlin is bringing the heat. He's about to expose the sneaky window culprit that's stealing your warmth. He's going to show us how to take the pain out of the colder months. That's when PTL comes right back. All right, no jackhammer involved in this. We all know how this goes. You're in the middle of another Pittsburgh winter. You're sipping your morning coffee, and then that sneaky breeze comes right through the window like an uninvited guest. The cold will be back. It's only a matter of time, but one simple fix could send the draft packing. KDKA First Alert meteorologist Ray Petlin is here joining us this morning to demonstrate why your windows need a little space, and he's here with Dave Murray from Thermo Twin Windows. So Ray, I always love that you bring the science to everything. You're going to explain this to us.
I try, and I appreciate Dave and Thermo Twin because they gave me a window. They said, we want you to do some science with a window. So they gave me this window for science purposes, and I thought, what can I do to show off, how much science is in a window? If you think about it, there's mechanical engineering. You flip it down so you can clean it out, so you don't have to take a ladder outside and wash your windows anymore.
Right.
There's an artistic proponent to it because you want your windows to look good, but there's a lot of science packed into just how the glass works, and thermodynamics is the big thing. And is that Thermo Twin, right?
Yeah. Hey. Perfect.
You worked that in nicely. That
I know,
was good, Ray.
seamless.
Yeah.
But if you think about how heat works, it always goes from hot to cold. And all these things here are the same temperature. This desk is what, 71.9 degrees. That piece of wood is 71.9 degrees. Touch the piece of wood.
Okay.
Now touch the desk. What's the difference?
No, see that the desk feels much cooler.
That's because the desk is a better conductor of heat, so it's pulling the heat from your body into the desk. The wood is a lesser conductor. Now the glass, if you touch it, probably feels cold because it's a good conductor too.
Yes, it does feel cool.
So Thermo Twin had to come up with some big things, and other window companies, but just how windows work, have to come up with big things to make it so you can see outside using something like glass that conducts heat, because you don't want your heat to escape in the winter, and you don't want the heat to get in in the wintertime.
And then roast you, in the summertime.
You guys have a cool name for what you guys did.
Very true.
What is it? Negative...
Oh, negative airspace?
Negative airspace.
Negative airspace.
So what does that mean?
All right, let's think about this. Air is a great conductor, or is a great insulator, so you want that space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on these lights.
All right.
That is a heat lamp.
And can I get a tan from this, Ray?
Yes, you can, and I'm going to donate this to PTL and Dave's tan.
Okay, all right.
For us this season. And Dave, you're going to be my thermometer guy.
Beautiful.
So what I want you to do, and I'm going to give this window a little extra test. Since Thermo Twin sponsors me, I'm gonna try to heat this up faster than your window.
Oh,
Set
am I
that
doing
on
this too?
on the behind the window.
Okay, like this?
Yep, and try to heat it up. And if Dave puts the thermometer right on where the light is on the other side, we're gonna see that going up. And it went from 72 to 75 to 77, 79. So that is heat in a single pane glass moving through the glass, and it's eventually gonna warm up the room. Now, if you come over here and we do the same thing, if you put that thermometer onto this, which has been warming up longer, you're going to notice the heat difference is very, very minimal.
It's dropping.
It's dropping because of the negative space. So what happens is the heat is warming up the one pane of glass.
Right.
And then there's negative space, which they fill with argon, which is even a better insulator than air. And then that does not allow the heat to move to the next pane of glass, so it creates a barrier between you letting your heat out in the winter or letting the heat in the summertime. So double pane glass is very important. And what are some signs, Dave, that windows are coming to the end? Yes, failing is the better word.
Moisture in between the panes, discoloration. Usually that means there's a breakage in the seal. So air infiltration is coming in versus that vacuum dead airspace.
And that dead airspace is important. So once you start introducing liquid, which is a good conductor of energy, that starts meaning that your windows are allowing that heat to transfer inside your home. So if you're starting to see some moisture showing up inside your windows, that's the start
That's
of a
the
problem.
telltale sign that you're not getting the insulation that you really should be getting from them. Yeah.
And in the wintertime, you can do an extra layer with curtains. You can pull some curtains over your window to, you know, keep the heat in at nighttime, especially if you have a failing window and you're not ready to buy just yet. You can also get that film. That film that you put on the windows, that helps out and creates an extra barrier. But what you want is as much still air as you can between you and the cold. It's how igloos work too.
Wow. Wow, you dropped that right at the end. All right. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Dave, for being here. We appreciate it. Ray, you always bring the science to it. And we want to thank Thermo Twin for sponsoring today's segment, the KDKA Mobile Weather Lab, and Hey Ray as well. All right, we're going to be right back with a check on our forecast. Ron will have that for us, plus a look at all the fun we had this week. Oh, this is getting hot.
It is. Your tan is great.
All right, 9:54 on this Friday morning. I wanted to say Monday. Let's not skip over this weekend. 63 your temperature. The sun's starting to come out. High temperatures today 75 degrees. We'll see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies for the afternoon hours. It's going to be a pleasant one today, and really this is starting our stretch of what looks to be pleasant conditions here locally. 75 today, 76 your Saturday high. Hey, we're up there near 80 degrees, but our mornings are still going to be on the pleasant side for the rest of the week. So
that's pretty good.
It does. So one thing you're not seeing on there, though, any more rain, at least right now in Pittsburgh. Doesn't look like we'll see a drop over the next week.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
All right. That's all the time we have for today. Be sure to watch Monday at 9. We're doing a taste test for National Coffee Day. Who knows their espresso from their cappuccino? Well, we're going to find out.
You are not a coffee guy, are you?
I'm not. I don't know what
You're a tea
either
guy.
one of those is. Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm continuing to learn from Heather. She's got me hooked now.
Okay.
So I'm excited for Monday.
I have a feeling she's going to be singing that, espresso song.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, plus Daisy is getting us a sneak peek at one of Broadway's legendary bets. It's the classic that once had Frank Sinatra crooning and Marlon Brando rolling the dice. She's showing us why Guys and Dolls is still a sure thing. And thank you so much for filling in for Heather today.
Thank you.
Thanks
for, I know. All that and more Monday at 9 on KDKA and on KDKA Plus M1.
Thank you for spending part of your day with us. We'll see you on Monday. Until then, stay safe, everybody, and make it a great weekend, Pittsburgh. Go Steelers.
Yes.
This is what happens when she's unattended.
You can find and add something sparkling.
I love this medal.
Okay. Oh, see, I messed up.
No, you need syrup. If only we had someone who could guide us, like a traffic expert. You want to take them home and cuddle with them.
Sorry. No.
People put ducks on their
I
Jeeps.
don't get the duck thing.
I think we look like flight attendants.
And just a reminder, there's no beverage service on this flight.
4 signatures, 2 mugs, 1 bunny.
Cue the turkeys!
You can try. No, you can take it.
We don't want to read those.
A dramatic reading
of the ones that are not nice. No. Chicago Bears.
Yeah, someone was cheating.
I could eat all of these. I'm okay. I will not. If I don't think too much about it, I will not pass out.